Hello and welcome to another PUBG guide from the Knights. Today we'll be showing off some different tactics for surviving in a very popular drop zone, school. Because you suck at PUBG.
What? Help me! Help me! Help me! No!
You guys killing this guy? Oh, this guy's nuts! I'm so bad!
Oh,
I'm turning the stream off.
Oh, hello. Target acquired.
School is a very good place to land for people looking for a fast-paced start to a match. It's very easy to immediately stumble upon plenty of good loot and players to match. And there's a lot of fun that can be had because of this. Unfortunately, all of this means that new players can have a tough time surviving here. In order to bypass some of the seemingly random encounters, we've devised two different set routes that you can take to optimize your play and consistently make it out of school alive. You can use this to minimize contact with others early, all while collecting loot for yourself. You just have to make sure to avoid certain hot areas. To start, there are two different approaches you can take, depending on what scenarios you're dropping into. You can either go into the main school building, or you can go into the side pool building. Let's start with the main building first. Our path is going to start on the bottom right side near the windows. The left side holds the gym, where players love to fight. You're going to be looking at the death screen a lot if you go there. The start of this path involves jumping through a window. To clear it, you're going to need to crouch jump. Before we move any further, let's first explain crouch jumping a little. Crouch jumping can seem almost impossible at first, but it's actually really simple once you get some practice with it. You're going to want to get a running start for this. Right before the window, you'll want to hit crouch and jump at the same time. It's all about the timing of it. For more consistent crouch jumps, try hitting the C and spacebar keys both with one finger. You can go ahead and do some practice runs right now to try to get the hang of it. Once you've figured it out, we can start our journey into the school. From here, our player Vox will guide you.
Thanks for the pass off. In our opinion, the following info will give you the best chance of getting out of school. Here's a look at the first path we're going to take.
Whenever you're following this, you need to make sure you're picking up things of value as quickly as possible. Use tab to pick up items in an area instead of using F to pick them up one by one. The more time you save, the better items you'll end up having. The first stop on our path is the bathrooms. Once out, look into the room on your right and then duck into the classroom on your left. There should be a few goodies waiting for you in here. Let's move next door to a shortcut. You want to jump up onto the desk, then crouch down to move through the window. Now we can continue moving to the hallway. Quickly move across the hallway to avoid being spotted. In this room, there should be some items, and then we're going to want to be heading up the stairs so we could reach the second floor. Here we're going to be bypassing the gym and just going to be moving all the way down the hallway, because this area safely gives us a lot of information and we could see around the entire left side of the building. In the hallway, there's a desk that you could jump on to look out the window for a safe view of gymnasium. If you keep moving, there's a bench that you could jump onto to safely view the right side of the gymnasium. Once you feel like you want to move on, you can make your way up to the rooftops and begin the search for the next area to journey out into. If you're landing late or the main building seems too crowded, it may be best to land at the side building instead. Whenever you first step into the building, pass up the loot on the bottom as it usually isn't any good. Just go to the second floor. From here, you're going to want to loot the two bathrooms on the side. We don't want to go to the catwalk to the third floor because we get a much better position from there. We can now make our way up to the third and final floor. Go ahead and step into both of the locker rooms. These generally are going to be filled with some pretty good loot. Once you finish with these, we can make our way over to the catwalk and the pool area. Because we are on a catwalk, we have a very good position and are able to see all the loot across the room as well as any enemies lurking around. Also, there's a nice corner that you could hide up above. If things are beginning to escalate, you could quickly make your way over to the side window. From here, you could crouch jump to reach the top of it and sit there for a safe view of the situation and determine if you want to bail or not. That's pretty much it for this side. Depending on how long you stayed in that building for, you could make your way over to the main school building and loot. Or you could head over to the top of the building and look around for your next area to move to.
And that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. If you're hoping to suck less at PUBG, then make sure to check out our next video all about assault rifles.